Hello, hello, hello. Billy Pilgrim is back. Let's try this again. So the last time we were having some hardware issues. Hopefully it's better today. Oh, right. So we are on Korriban. And we're in one of the tombs. We are in the Crazy Droid tomb. The tomb of the Crazy Droid. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we're actually pretty low. KotOR is one of those games where you can save in combat. Forgot about that. Okay, nice, we got a level. So I've been busy with work, and anyway, it doesn't matter. Got some time to play a bit of KotOR today. And I installed a new mod for fancy robes, I must say. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm just trying to avoid this mine here, so we're just going to do it like this. No. I think if you force jump over them, you still trigger them and take the damage. So I'm not leveling up until I'm lower, but actually I will do it soon. Also, I have been doing some calculations for my lightsaber crystals and which ones I would like to use. And I've come to the conclusion that I won't be using lightsabers, basically. Fire Gwyn Assault Blades do more damage. There was a thread on Reddit about that, on the KotOR subreddit. So my level 3rd implant can wait. I shouldn't have taken this level 2 implant. I should have gone with my improved critical strike line. In hindsight, I should have waited with this much longer than I did. This was a useless pickup level 1 on Taris. I guess I got like +1 dex implant. I guess it's sort of useful. But yeah, in hindsight, definitely take this one first as soon as it becomes available. And go for master critical strike. And for this build, it's important to scale your crit, of course. Right. So we were going for Force Whirlwind, so we can at least disable some things. Let's do that. Let me see, do I have energy shield? Oh no, I don't. But let's turn that on, and this one we can force jump. So you can only force jump with a normal auto attack. Well, I guess all auto attacks are normal, just with a standard attack, basic attack. What's the word I'm looking for? Let's whirlwind him. Oh, he resisted. Oh, he saved. He didn't resist. That's fine. So yeah, unfortunately, because I find lightsabers much cooler than Fire Gwyn Assault Blades, of course. But I just didn't realize how big the difference would be, and it's fairly significant. It's just a flash mine. We're not afraid of that. But of course, you do lose blaster defense. What's it called? Blaster bolt deflection. That's what the word that I'm looking for. We don't get that. So let's just save here. Let's see what's active. Right. Let's turn on a shield. Crazy droid.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance.
Alright, relax. Relax. So based on that thread, I've been thinking of a new build to try, which is a strength-based consular. I'll mess around with that when the time comes. Let's finish this run first. I mean, my blaster shot consular worked out pretty well. Heavy weapon consular. And I think with that one, with flurry, double-bladed lightsabers are almost the same as Fire Gwyn assault rifles. rifles, Baragwin blades. Assault blades, I guess they're called. Baragwin assault blades. And you can actually pick up 2 Baragwin assault blades if you go after the 3rd star map to yield Suvam Tam. So, we shall see. But actually, I do like these robes, the way they look. It's not bad at all. They look like a Jedi's robes, don't they? I was afraid that I would bug my install, of course. Luckily I didn't. So Sigil is actually pretty good here, I think, for us. So single-bladed lightsabers are better, dual-wielding single-bladed lightsabers, but they would be long lightsabers, and that gives you a -4 penalty to each hand. And the best damage combination is Opila plus, what was it again? I've written down. I think Opila plus Fond for like early game until you get Baragwin assault rifles, because we'll only get the Baragwin rifles. What am I saying? Baragwin assault blade after the 3rd star map. So the first 2 star maps, or first 2 planets, I should say, after Dantooine, we have to do with lightsabers. And I think this lightsaber be a little better damage, base damage.
Hello again.
I keep on hitting the wrong one.
Hello again.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Where do you think this sword might be? Gain prestige. Sword powers. Okay, fine. Anyway, so this is Ajunta Pall's. Yeah, I don't actually think you need to trigger anything in that conversation, so it was a bit pointless. So this is Ajunta Pall's tomb, and in here we're going to be looking for his swords, I believe. So far, the old hardware seems to be holding up pretty fine. Yeah, that one was unavoidable, but we have energy shield on, so not a problem. Alright, so these things are force resistant, so just gonna critical strike them all down. That one. And I've been thinking, in the case that, well, I'll say when the time comes. Actually, let's focus on what's the matter here. So I think there is a way that you're supposed to do this, but we're not going to do that because we are melee based and we don't have any range attacks, so we cannot kill these droids, which will turn hostile once we've broken this pillar. I think any grenade will do it, but thermal grenade is fine. We have enough. Fine, we'll spend 1 thermal grenade just to be sure. I forget if it has to be thermal or frag. It's either one of the 2. But here, without a ranged weapon, it can be a little tricky because, of course, you can't reach these droidos because they're blocked by this wall. I don't actually think you can break it. No, you can't. So we're just gonna run, and we're fine. Pull the lever. Oh, I thought that would do something. Alright. Flash mine, we're not overly terrified of that. It is nice to have more awareness. It's like in my last run I had literally 0 awareness and that was painful. So I think this is actually one which is just going to be conversation. Or a small riddle it is actually. Get these 3 swords. Then this guy appears, who is dead. Spirit of Ajunta Pall.
I had a name once. Ajunta Pall. In the
Ajunta Pall.
We were and so much.
Truly terrifying. So we have to find a sword.
Of course you do. I wish. If that
Right.
then I do remember one thing.
So here he tells you, gives you a hint about the sword.
The heart in fright, hearkens night and go then.
And if you want to be thorough, you just go to your inventory, you look at the 3 new swords that you got, look at the description. And shadows pulse and Avalon in surface like dark as night, so it's obvious that it's the notched steel sword. And all you do is you go to this statue, notched steel sword, boom. And now, because we're good aligned, we're going to try to convince him to join
Yes.
the light once more.
No. If
There we go. We should be approaching, we're not though. Well, we're approaching Paragon, I guess. Is that what it's called? So once again, we're going to run by some droids. We're going to turn on our energy shield this time. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about was my idea for a strength-based consular. Oh, right, we have to fight. There's a fight here. This idiot.
Now that you
I can give him the wrong sword as well. Or I could just kill him.
nice, especially it.
Well, apparently I missed the opportunity. I guess it was in the first dialogue tree that I could do that. He's not exactly a very difficult fight. Did we lose master speed? No. But I was only getting 2 attacks there. Weird. Getting a bit low on med packs. And the next fight, this guy is actually very difficult. He's my nemesis with every character so far. I've died here multiple times. Let's see how it goes with this one. The hermit. Oh, right. Well, let's help her first. And then she's going to try and kill us, of course.
There you are.
Right. So we agreed that we'd help her kill this thing for the holocron or whatever. Just going to... Alright. So, why are you guys running away? Right. Jump. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Right.
And here, I'll
We'll go together. The plan's changed. Not going to betray me. Don't try tonight.
over.
So she doesn't want to give it to us. Or she doesn't want to bring it in together. Oh, she resisted. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, critical strike can be pretty decent. So, I think and especially when in the early game when your attack bonus is low, the double-bladed lightsaber is the way to go. Once you have a lot of strength, let's see what my strength is at. 32. It's decent though. I'd say this is decent enough actually. You could decide to go for 2 single lightsabers, but then you'd incur a -4 penalty to each. So this would be -22 plus 22 plus 22, which is quite a big difference actually. Something like that. And you get the same penalty for using Baragwin Assault Blades, by the way. But being a guardian kind of offsets that. You can't do that. So that's why I would, with my consular, that's why I was thinking a strength-based consular. Scoundrel 7, 13 consular. Crowd control everything in front of me. Let's not repair this. Save the repair parts. And use flurry as my main attack. Because flurry, according to this analysis, does the most damage. Well, I think that was kind of widely known in general. But with a double-bladed lightsaber, it sort of comes close to Baragwin Assault Blades. They're still better though, I think, even with... It's stupid in my opinion though, that they made the best melee weapons in the games vibro blades. Like, come on, what beats a laser sword, let's be honest. Some weird vibrating piece of metal, really? Come on, come on, come on now. Who are you kidding, really? So we've actually been getting quite a lot of XP in this run. Nice, we needed a med pack. So average mines we can't disarm, I believe. Actually, I believe we can disarm it with 20. You get to take 20 out of combat, so let's see. Never mind. Apparently not. Apparently not. Let's quick save. Actually, we need to quick save later. Taka-ata. Taka-ata. Plasma grenade. Oh, I made a grenade for it. Throw concussion grenade. Hey, it worked. Oh yeah, so there is a bit of an obstacle in the way, so I can't force jump apparently. But I could there. So yeah, getting mad XP in Korriban, which is another reason to go to Korriban first actually. Because, let's quick save. XP is very important, especially in the early game of course, especially in a solo run. This might actually be enough persuade. I need to check that. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Nice, we get Master Critical Strike now. We're all set there. And the next force power that we want. Let's have a think. What else did we want? We don't want stasis. I think we decided this would be our most, like, we could go for horror. Let's see, what level are we? 14. I believe we have 7 powers left. That's 1, 2. That's 5 powers left. 1, 2. We need to take, not Death Field, sorry. We need to take Force Breach. 1, 2. And that's 3 powers left. Oh, we could go down Horror or Insanity. We could go down Disabled Droid. We could go... So I don't have any way to kill the Jedi that heal Malak unless I take Throw Lightsaber. But I'm thinking like, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna kill him in 1 round every time, I think. Maybe I won't and I'll regret it. In which case, okay, let's take... Horror is an AoE of 5 meter. That's why I prefer Horror to Stasis. So at tier 2 it's already an AoE. Which would leave me 1 point to take this. As well as Force Suppression and Force Breach. So I think I'm doing that. We don't need that. We could go Force Resistance and Force Immunity to stop Malak from dispelling us. Does this stop Force Breach? Because Force Breach is a level 2 power. Force Resistance. This power of the attack makes an opponent D12 plus 15 as the character result is greater. Ah, okay, so it's simply a DC check versus each other. I thought it had something to do with the level of your buffs and that this one could only dispel tier 2 buffs or something. Oh wait, no, this thing dispels tier 2 buffs, so this doesn't protect from tier 2 attacks or something. So, plus defending character's level, B20. It's not affected by charisma or anything. I'm thinking this might be good because Malak will keep on dispelling us, and if we have this up, maybe he won't be able to dispel us. So maybe I'll take that, and that. And we just rely on Whirlwind. So far, it's all we've needed, actually. Not waste around casting when we don't need to. So maybe the first thing we take is Force Resistance. Alright. Quick save. So here... we're gonna get... oh, whoops, I have to open it here. Open the door. Weird how you don't need a computer check for that.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough.
Alrighty, relax, old fella.
Welcome.
I like these new robes, but they shouldn't have put them on like literally every day. So this guy is gonna like kill us, try to kill us anyway.
Here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is
He's a crazy professor.
He's at
The crazy old hermit.
old hermit.
Yeah.
That blasted Uthar teach a single thing right these days? Slander.
Fucking
That's what
Uthar.
it is. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that most of the dreck Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Miko. Yes, you're well.
Okay.
I'm sure we could.
Right, okay.
Perhaps you have some
Come on, fella.
questions.
Give us your questions. Let's go ahead.
Now, is that any kind of So then, this is how it goes. Miko here is a bit. I don't know what you think of Miko.
Don't really care about me, Kel. Go ahead.
Well then,
We can
Oh yes, Miko. Let's work together.
together.
now, dear
The
lad,
power of the light
you've
side.
heard how many correctly answered? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your
So-
immediate
These answers are pretty obvious if you understand a little thing of, well, if you understand anything about the Sith. But I don't want dark side
I
points,
must assume you did not know.
so I'm not going to answer him.
And so we come to round 2. Well, now you'll just punt at any rate.
So if you answer the question correctly, he will electrocute Miko. But the thing is, this is
Let's see.
at impossible difficulty. His electric shock does like 90 damage. So even if you answer one wrong, you'll be at 1 hit point. You can't actually die. So there's no point in sharing the damage and risking getting dark side points in this case, because I think after you've answered
Still going?
a couple correctly, you get dark side points.
You're not trying to make me angry.
So we'll just absorb it all, and this is why this fight is difficult, because you start at 1 hit point basically, and you kind of have to land a CC on him. But now this is where force resistance will come in handy. I thought that's why I just picked it up.
Mutiny.
All right, here we go. So you see, we start with 1 hit point, but I'm thinking because he will either cast. If he casts like force kill on us, we're dead, and we have pretty low saving as that, I think. So let's start with this force resistance, then cast night speed on ourselves. Oh, I think Mikkel is dead. That's unfortunate. I don't think we'll get the light side points from him then. Let's see. I was really hoping to land the CC there. Yeah. But that was actually pretty close. Pretty close. Alright, but so he actually casts force resistance, I think, before the fight starts, and I don't have force breach. So landing whirlwind is going to be a tall order, but I have beat him. I think every time I beat him, I landed force whirlwind on him.
The air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome.
Right.
Awake.
All right, crazy man.
No. Let's keep this other student here that I can.
Oh, maybe I can save. I forget that you can save in combat in KotOR.
What? Old hermit?
I should just save after the fight starts. I'll do that.
That's what it is. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we most.
Otherwise, we keep on having to Get through this.
Yes, you're well.
Okay.
Well, forgive me for resort.
Alright, go ahead, do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of So then, this is how it goes. Miko here is a bit. I don't know what you think of Miko.
I don't really care about Miko. Go ahead.
Well then. Now, dear lad, do you... And how many correctly answered on that
Okay.
note? Let's be...
I think he answered. He asks
Your
5 questions.
Then I must assume you did not know the...
Oh, if you're wondering what this is, it's
time for
baby
your
puke.
panic. Oh! And
Fine.
so we come to round 2.
The baby pukes so much after a while you just give up on washing clothes. Wearing clean clothes is just pointless.
Well, now you're just...
And it's lockdown anyway.
Here is your...
Hope you don't hold it against me.
Let's see. Ah, yes.
But I have to say, he's getting cuter by the day.
And here I thought this question wasn't...
Funny how you can see the little babies develop. Starting to make new noises today. Well, actually, the last couple of days. This high-pitched squealing. It's pretty cute.
You're not trying to make me angry.
Alright, oh man.
Last question.
I won't give you the satisfaction of an answer.
Excellent Alan.
Alrighty.
Now, this is odd.
Now, let's not forget to save. Let's see if we can save.
Or I could use the force to free them.
What?
Free them? He doesn't know English.
That's it. Detention for all of you.
Okay. Gonna plot it in this one if I can. Perfect. Okay, that's gonna make this so much less tedious. Did I cast it or not? I think I did. Force resistance. Okay, force resistance. We need Master Veiler. Oh well. Okay. Oops. I clicked on it. Look. Let me put my mic a little closer, maybe that's... Okay, so what should we do? We could just spam reload and just try to land force whirlwind, but that's a little cheesy. Let's at least try to pretend we want to do this somewhat legitimately. Why are you targeting me? Okay, now I cast Force Veiler because I was hoping that we would have a higher DC check for this. Oh yeah, well he choked me, then I'm dead. Oh, whoops. Alright, let me load here. Oh, wonderful. Oh, let me just open up the chat again. Oh, no, not on pause. Force resistance. Then maybe we go energy shield, I think. That's 60, 20, 20. What's the best we have? 60 is the best we have, okay. So I think the energy shield will absorb his lightsaber damage for the most part. Oh, well. I was hoping force resistance would help that. Okay. Apparently it's not really helping too much. I guess he has a way higher level than us. Let's go for energy shield, I think, first. Alright. Okay, Miko, do your thing. Let's cast this. Let's go for a red med pack. Okay, let's... Night speed. Okay, let's try to kill him. No! Oh, it was going so well too. Okay, I'm not gonna cast force, what's it called? No more force resistance, it's pointless. Doesn't help. He's too high level. Oh, and I totally forgot about this. I can, right? Cheese the shit out of this. Let's go. Use item. Let's go full buffs. Where's our stims here? Hypoadrenal. Use. And oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. Use. Oh wait, suddenly I'm almost full. Now we can go Night Veiler. So I'm using Night Veiler because it also buffs the old Mikkel. And now I think we can just go. Oh my god, he landed it. Can I actually use items in my inventory now? Maybe I can. Try to outlast it like this. Oops. Usable items. Okay, fine. Wait, I could use it though. I used it once here. Fine. Can I use it now? Oh, okay, so they changed it so you can't do it during combat at least. Okay, only once. Even though I'm, but I don't think I thought I survived there for a second, anyway. But this is the way, this is the way. Alright, show quest, cripple, utility, usable. Use, I use 2 of those, 1 of those. Akani, hyperadrenal strength, hyperadrenal stamina, hyperadrenal alacrity. And then, alright, I need to equip this thing. So, usable. Use it. And then we go for Night Veiler, Night Speed. You have to be kidding me. I wonder why it only did 5 the first tick there. Oh, did I save it against it or something? What's my debuff? What is that? Ah, stop it. Oh man. This is definitely the hardest fight on Korriban for me. With every character solo. Did I use this? I think I did. And use it well. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm... What? You use critical strike against me? Oh, come on. Alright. This is becoming embarrassing. Even with maximum cheese, I can't kill him. This one. This one. This one. I mean, I know this is definitely the correct thing to do. Oops, let's actually use it. But he instantly dispelled my buffs earlier. Cast that. Let's just try to master critical strike him. Oh, come on, really? Just hoping that somehow it won't kill me. Okay. Oh, I got him. Finally. He's dead.
I guess he wasn't a true Sith. I can't. I'd be. You mean I've never.
Right. I don't think he actually joins the light side, but at least we stopped him from becoming a Sith. Oh, Pall. That's the crystal we're after at Korriban, or at least one of them. I think Opila... Actually, maybe Opila is not so good with double-bladed lightsabers. It's good with single-bladed lightsabers. No, never mind. I think it's still good because of Master Critical Strike. Yeah, no, it's still good. Opila plus... What's the other one? Fond. I think you can find Fond here on Korriban as well. Fond or Sigil are both good to combine with Opila. And of course, a Violet Crystal, which is also very important. Yeah, maybe I just won't use... Let's quick saves. Maybe I won't use Baragwin Assault Blades because, you know, I'm a Jedi, man. Why would you use Baragwin Assault Blades? Ouch. Right, so I think we have... Weird how they disappeared. I thought I'd already detecting them. Oh, hold on. Made a mistake here. Anyway, it's fine. I think we need to go back now anyway, because this one is for the last mission, and I think we've actually done everything else here. These cloaks look pretty good with on the Sith students. Makes them actually look like Dark Jedi. I've got all the buffs active, but no... Oh yeah, let's just cast this. Alright, limping back on home. Let's cast this again. Let's cast this again. Cast this again. I don't think there's any fights, but we're just trying to get the buffs to stick. Oh dear. KotOR just crashed. Fine. It auto-saved. I think it should be fine. I hope it's not a... Of course I opened this already. Why am I even checking? I hope it's not a recurring crash. That would be a bit of a bummer. If it is... Well, we'll see. Let's see. Maybe it might be. What? The hell happened there? Did my buffs expire? Let's see. It doesn't show. It only shows, of course, what happened up to this point in this game. Let's just stab ourselves a couple of times with the med pack. But we didn't have... Wait, that's just weird. What killed us there? Okay, well, we don't seem to be dying this time. Oh, like all the buffs just expired, so that might have been what killed us. All the buffs expired just there, where we were. Here. Let's... You know what? Let's just force speed on Night Veiler. We'll see. The other buffs aren't that important because they last a long time. Alright, okay, all good then. So we can tell him now that.
Do not forget our agreement regarding.
Yes. I have the sword of Ajunta
Ah,
Pall.
fine. Well done. Go now.
I dealt with the rogue droid. I found KotOR I. I dealt with his renegades. Lie. Yes, they're all dead. Found a tablet.
Go on.
Killed Sheridan.
So I hear.
Found Sith holocron. Yes. No, I killed her. Okay.
I would when you.
I guess that was enough. Alright. Med pack. Ah, figured. Alright.
What are you doing?
Go back to Mr. Uthar. Tell him we're ready. To Vamonos. They should have put a workbench in the Sith Academy. I can't be bothered to go all the way back to the Ebon to upgrade my lightsaber. Although it's probably worth it for this fight. Anyway, it's fine. I am ready to go. Let's go. Oh, I should have used my buffs before this. This is stupid. Did I have at least 4 speed active, maybe?
Very well.
Indeed.
Is that a tone of mission?
As
Yes, you are to follow it. The light.
All right.
Do you?
Right, we have to find some ancient lightsaber. Oh, maybe the buffs expire anyway because it's a day later. Makes sense. Very few med packs, but oops, I should have done this first. Silly me. Would have gotten a couple more hit points. I think 4 more hit points. Would actually be. Don't want to jump there because I don't want to jump over this mine. Oh, it's just a flash mine. I should have jumped it. Alright. These aren't exactly the most terrifying monsters. Let's see if we can whirlwind one of them. The whirlwind also affects the ones around it for 6 seconds, I think. Or basically, they lose 1 round. Ow. Should have. The hula grades are worth more, apparently. Should be fine. Right, so that one is locked. So over here, I believe we must fight something fairly powerful. Tarantatatex? Tarantatatex. I remember how much trouble we had with the last one. Not gonna be fun. And there's 2 of them here. Oh, please tell me I have a stealth belt in my inventory. I do. Okay, so if we can't kill them, we're just gonna use stealth. Because you can also just sneak by them. Basically, we want to pull this lever at the other side of the room. But, you know, it would prefer to kill them just for the experience. Of course. So, this is my plan. Try to use... Okay, sneak attack didn't apply there. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. The sneak attack didn't apply on the second attack. Maybe I can just whirlwind them. They're probably immune to whirlwind. I remember they are very susceptible to psychology though. So this is a situation where horror or even fear would have been quite useful. But let's buff ourselves up. I'm not using for energy resistance because, well, because they don't do energy damage. Pretty reason, I think. Let's hope that they don't both hit me. Okay, they don't. They didn't. Let's just try. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's just stay in combat. No, that was stupid. Alright. Live and you learn. Next time I play this character, I definitely will go for fear points. It's too valuable against these kind of opponents, monsters. I don't have any mines either. Oh, he only did 17 there. How is that possible? Gonna open this? Locked. Okay. Ouch. Fine. Well, I'm dead here. Took him a while to kill me though. Okay, I'm gonna try a new strategy. I'm gonna pull one of them over because I think if I fight them one by one, probably stand a decent chance, better chance. And I'm gonna do it by lobbing in a grenade. Oh, nice job, Bidley. Definitely lured just one of them over. Wait, does that stun them or something? Well, that was definitely sneak attack damage there. Let's use a crit strike. Whoops. Ow! No crits at all. Oh, I stunned him though. Let's just use normal attack here, so we don't get the 5 defense penalty. Alright. This fella. Crit strike him. Need to land this. If this stuns him, we're good. I don't think we're good. 72. Ah. Oh my god. What? That actually went better than expected though. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know what to do. How has he already lost like some hit points? I don't know. Adhesive grenade? Right, let's see. If we can just stun this guy. There we go. Should have done that from the start. I'm just gonna recast this. Recast that. Try to get a forced jump off. I think you get a little bonus jump damage from a forced jump. Then we're gonna master critical strike him. And we got him. Alright. That went pretty well. Easy. Easy. Not really, but you know. That was 2000 XP though. Solari. Oh, that's also really good. Maybe that one's better. Actually, no, that's only better against Dark Jedi. Oh no. Okay, poison antidote kit. Antidote kit. Good. Med pack. Right, so we need those special grenades for the last part of this, I guess, tomb. Is the best way to put it. Now we have to do the other side, which is a riddle. This is a kind of riddle that I quite enjoy. I forget this riddle has a name. It's a typical, like, probably like ancient Greek riddle or something. I think there's actually a quicker way to do it than the way I do it, but I don't know. I understand. Okay, move system from the left to the right, left to the middle. What? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Left to the right, the left, middle. From the right to the middle, the left to the... What happened? Oh, my buffs ran out. Man. So low in health, apparently. Blood. Luckily I quick saved after the turn to attacks. I think I collected everything. No, I didn't. What? Oh no. Oh wait, no, they are dead. I have to go in. What? Pull the lever. Alright, we figured it out. I think I medpack once already, but that wasn't enough. So yeah, so Larry... Oh, I think this Larry was not here. Did I pick it up already? Villa, Sigil... Wait, where was the Solari? Not there. Here? Okay. That was it. So that's quite an important crystal for light-sided Jedi anyway. It's the only one that kind of makes your lightsaber do decent damage versus dark-sided Jedi or dark-sided opponents. And it's the only thing with Mantle of the Force, that is, and it's the only crystal that comes close to sorry. So comes close to Baragwin Assault Blade damage. I think it's a bit lame, but I have made my opinion clear on that. Okay, let's try this again. Left to the right. Left to the middle. From the right to the middle. From the left to the right. From the middle to the right. Nope. The right to the left. From the middle to the right. From the left to the right. Left to the middle. No, I misclicked. Left to the right. Left to the middle. From the right to the middle. On the left to the right. From the middle to the left. From the middle to the right. From the left to the right. From the left to the middle. From the right to the middle. From the right to the left. From the middle to the left. From the right to the middle. From the left to the right. From the left to the middle. Wait, did I think I made a boo. From the right to the left. Oh my god, I'm starting again basically. From the middle to the right. From the left to the right. From the middle to the left. From the right to the left. From the right. Okay, I just reset it. I think I made a mess. To the right. The left to the middle. Hello, Montana Wild Hack. Because I'm tired. Because I have a baby who doesn't let me sleep. Together with my wife. We both have the baby. We both have it. We share it. From the right to the middle. Montana Wild Hack, do you know the solution to this puzzle? From the left to the right. I have to get them all on the right pillar. Oh, I made a mistake again, I think. From the right to the left. Oh my god, my brain is fried. From the left to the right. From the middle to the left. From the middle. Thanks, Montana, wild hack. To the right. From the left to the middle. No, from the middle to the right. From the left to the middle. From the right to the middle. No. From the middle to the left. From the right to the middle. From the left to the middle. From the right to the left. From the middle to the right. From the middle to the left. From the right to the left. Oh, we're getting there. From the middle to the right. The left to the right. Left to the middle. From the right to the middle. Left to the right. Middle to the right. No, cancel this action. From the middle to the left. Middle to the right. And from the left to the right. Oh my lord, there we go. That was definitely worth saving like 3 computer spikes. Let's quick save. Nobody wants to do that again. Alrighty. Do we loot this? Next door. Next door! Turns out to be a crappy crystal. I always liked it, but it's not worth it apparently, which is sad. I always thought Opilipus next door was pretty good for like the early game, but turns out it's not. Not even for like single-bladed lightsabers. Just was trying to hope to lure him here. I guess these things are higher level. There we go. Alright, this guy won't be too difficult. Alrighty. We took some damage from that mine. Area to strength amplifier. I think we already have one of those. Okay, we got the blade. Is there anything else here? Guess not. Guess snot. Let's we need to heal up here. I only have this thing though, so I hope the next section doesn't have any fights. Because that might become problematic for us. I hope it just opens up. Alright, yeah, I remember this one. I think it doesn't matter which one you use. So now you can walk over it. If you just walk through it, you'll die, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a fight in here. Okay, well. I don't have med packs to heal 108 damage. We're just gonna scoot along the sides there. Resetting my buffs, buffy buffs, Night Veiler. Let's see. Oh, right, okay, no, it's fine. Nothing in here. Just a star map. So I think this is my first star map on this character. No, my second, of course, after Dantooine. I always forget that Dantooine is also a star map. And there's a Sith lightsaber in there, which we're going to use. Which we need to show off. And those two idiots are going to be waiting for us. Oh no! My lord. Oh, I got the brain of a goldfish. Literally. Okay. Don't tell my son I said that. He's related to a goldfish. grab this. Let's quick save. Let's not forget that there is a plasma mine right here. Let's scooch. Scooch, scooch. Scoochy, scoochy. Let's go for some buffs. Hyper battle stimulant. We've got 7 of those. Let's keep these hypers. Let's just go for the basic ones because I don't remember this fight as being particularly difficult, especially because we poisoned Old Master Uthar there. Got all those buffs running. Now we go for this one. Then force resistance lasts a minute, and then Night Veiler, and then Night Speed. Quick save and go down there.
So, you returned with you so that. When did you what? True. If you I can this is what go.
Okay, I have to say that, I guess.
So it normally that
You talk.
so you know, do you? Well, it makes no difference.
No.
Sadly, Uthura, it is you.
I think I choose Uthura.
Do you hear that?
So the time has come, has it?
Yeah, I think you can like convert her to the light side or something. Wow, he actually didn't say it. Like that old hermit is more powerful than Uthar Win. That's ridiculous.
Finished. As if
Right, this might work on her. Yeah, okay, fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, so apparently my night speed ran out already. Let's just... There we go.
you are too strong for me.
Go on, get her. I'm no Sith, and I'm glad of it.
Go then. Go.
Light side points gained. Oh, how close are we now? We are getting there. Hey, Tomnivorous! All well, sir. All is well. How about yourself? Let's have a look. There's the exit. Straight ahead. Speed. Night. Baylor. Oh, I always remember them being hostile, but I guess I don't care that I just killed the boss. While they are Sith. Here. Oh, really? Oh, I'll check you out. What have you been playing? KotOR? Actually, I don't think there's any reason to do that. No fights. Could probably oil my chair. I think I've... I think this is some kind of bug. Or I must have installed a mod that doesn't have a name.
Politics are afoot.
Alright, sir. Does he sell stuff? Okay, we're done, Let's leave. Do trash day. Oh, I'll check it out. I haven't, I'll definitely check out the Old Republic. I am not much of a shooter gamer. Actually, the only shooter I ever played was Halo. I did enjoy it, actually, Halo. Halo was fun. But I used to play with friends on the couch. I guess that makes most things fun. I think that makes COD fun too. I did play COD, but back then it was a single player game. I literally played Call of Duty 2, I think. It was actually a pretty good game. You start on, what did you start again? Stalingrad, I think. I feel like, why is she here? That must be another bug. I'm too old for COD, man. I'm too slow. Alright, thank you, sir. Thanks. I think that's a Gino Haradran quest, isn't it? Yeah, Gino Haradan. There's a case to be made to go to Anan next. Oh, right. Well, I mean, that's what makes shooters good, I agree. Playing co-op with friends. Well, that makes every game good, though, doesn't it? Right here. Wait. Okay, right. Oh, is it like a survival, what are they called? Battle Royale survival game? With the zombies? What was that other game? I had a good friend who was always playing that game. Dead or Alive? No, no, not Dead or Alive. Dead for something or other. There was a 4 in there. Left 4 Dead, that was it. Left 4 Dead. He was obsessed with that game.
You can't stop me.
Okay, fella. Relax. Oh, nice. Nothing great, really. Oh, right, makes sense. Right, but yeah, I guess it's still a survival game then. You're just trying to survive as many ways as possible. That's fun though, that can be fun, especially with friends. There's no merchants here either. No, there aren't. He was a funny guy. He, that roommate, well, he wasn't a roommate. Housemate, I guess is the correct term. He would play that game all night. I could just hear the zombies exploding. It was pretty funny. Well, it wasn't that funny actually after a while. Well, Nazi zombies. I mean, like, somebody had to think of that first, right? It was just a matter of time. Here we go. Yeah, I'm trying to trigger this girl to appear, but let's just... Actually, let's upgrade our lightsaber. I saw this Reddit thread on like lightsabers for critical strike builds, which is like what I'm playing. And according to this, basically I should just be using Baragwin assault blades, but we're not that far into the game yet. Basically it was saying long sabers, dual wield long sabers, but at the moment I don't have enough attack bonus I think to warrant the -4 penalty, so we'll just make it violet. That's how we roll. Opila. Hmm. Is it Solari here or Sigil? I think Sigil does a little bit more, 3.5 versus 3. But this gives 3 attack bonus. Firkran. Nope. Nope. I think it's actually Solari. Yeah, it was, to be honest. I more or less followed the guide on Steam. But I'm just playing with cosmetic mods mostly. I tried playing, what's it called? The Shadow, what's it called? I have that, like, additional little storyline installed. What's it called? Brotherhood of Solomon or something like that. Brotherhood of Shadow, Solomon's Revenge, that's it. But it just, the writing wasn't good enough, I think, in my opinion. I'm a bit picky when it comes to that. And it kind of just, it doesn't fit in that well, in my opinion. I think Kakashi next. But I basically just follow the guide on Steam for the mods. It's a decent guide. And you'll notice that I actually put up a, I uploaded a file that'll help a lot if you want to go that way. If you're interested in playing KotOR with some mods, it'll save you a lot of time. And all the other mods I have are cosmetic. Did I installed like dialogue fixes. Oh, I did install the restoration project though. The KotOR 1 restoration project. So it adds some cut content, but it's really minor in KotOR 1. I think in KotOR 2 it adds way more stuff. Oh, right. Yes, it is, I think. Yeah, the mods aren't from Steam, but for example, I have this Ebonhawk texture pack, and it'll glitch out like this when I land on a new planet, and it takes forever to load the Ebonhawk. I mean, it looks good. If I reload it, it'll work, but it's almost not worth those couple of minutes in the Ebonhawk. But it does make the Ebonhawk look pretty good. It could just be that I don't have enough VRAM or something to load it though. It could just be my computer that glitches it. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. But the guide on Steam gives you links to Nexus mods and Deadly, whatever it was called, Deadly Stream for all the mods. But also the guide on Reddit is pretty good, but that guy is really picky with the mods that he installed. He doesn't have like a bunch of them that I liked. Like he doesn't have any of the upscaled textures, for example. And those are the most annoying because there's a lot of textures which overlap and you get glitchy items or like computer monitors or KotOR tanks and stuff like that. Alright, here you go. Alright. Should I actually just bring Zalbar along for this? But that, so it did introduce Mandalore the Ultimate, but I'd say it had a lot of really well done cutscenes. I don't know if they got that from the, like how they got the cutscenes for that content. But I read that it was made by one guy, so that was impressive for Brotherhood of Shadows. Yeah, that's also a fix. great. I was reading. Do you know the Critical Drinker channel on YouTube? I watched him the other day, and he had that little, like a 7-minute video on that. So there was like civil war in the Star Wars universe between Kathleen and Favreau and Filoni. Which could only be good news, I hope. But then I read that, or he said that Kathleen got this lady to direct, I don't know, one of these new Star Wars spin-offs, but yeah, there's so many. If one of them is crappy, it doesn't really matter. As long as the majority are good, I'll be happy with it. Like, the amount of Star Wars TV shows Disney is producing is crazy. Or is going to be producing. I guess they started most of them. And I like The Mandalorian, but and it finally felt like a Star Wars, no, it felt like it took place in the Star Wars universe again. But I didn't think it was like jaw-droppingly amazing. A couple of episodes were really good. But like some of them were still a little questionable. But the second season was definitely better than the first season, though. I'd say that for sure. Yeah, it was, but yeah, of course, that's what they wanted, and I guess they really wanted to stay close to the OTE, like you know, to be able to sell their crap, basically. You know, their Millennium Falcons and stuff like that. They don't want them to go, have their Best Buy date. All right, Zalbar.
This isn't good. You think what do you want?
All right, let me handle this. That would be cool. I saw that they were going to do something about what was it called, like the ancient the Republic Golden Age or something. I can't remember the name, but it's going to be a cartoon though. High Republic, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah. Still not Paragon. That's fine. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I need to buy some med packs. Only have one. I hope so too. I mean, that would be amazing. KotOR is so much material, really, that they can easily just lift steel. Like, they don't even need to work for it. And it's great. They could start up so many new storylines. Where is that fella?
So,
What's his problem again? Wait. Who are these fellas? Never mind. Here's this. You're going the wrong way. Why is he not walking towards his shop? I need to buy med packs off of you, Janos. Janos? I literally have one med pack. That's not gonna be enough. Did I cast Force Speed on him? Don't think so. Alright, guess we'll just have to wait for him to wander on over to his shop. Come on, Janos. No! Don't block him. Don't block him. Do you think that they took the Crate Dragon from KotOR, or was that already in like some books or cartoon or something like that. Because I don't think I've ever seen a mention of a crate dragon. Ah, okay. Oh, right, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. I haven't watched the original trilogy for a while. I probably should, actually. That'll be fun. I started watching the prequels, though, last week, but I got bored halfway through the second one. Together with the wifey. We both fell asleep. We've both been pretty tired, though. Alright, what? Oh my god, he doesn't even sell med packs. You've got to be kidding me. Really? Yeah, episode 3 is great. I agree. No, I watched them all. I watched them all. But it has been a while, though. That's why, and... oh well. Yeah, the first prequel is slightly marred by the Jar Jar. You know, when I watched it, like, back in the day, I wasn't even that annoyed by Jar Jar. And then everybody started complaining about him. And the next time I watched it, oh, it was so grating. He was so grating. Just goes to show how, like, public opinion can form your own. Makes you biased. Also, I was much younger back then, so I hadn't watched many movies and much less critical, I guess. Yeah. You think marketing? Marketing like Jar Jar models, I guess, yeah. Could be miniatures, whatever. I guess Yavin. I wonder if that guy, I'm not even sure if he sells med packs. Maybe we just go to Manan first. But I kind of need Jolie for that. Don't I? Go back to Dantooine. Let's do that, I guess. Oh no. The best mini game. What a great addition to KotOR. That's a good question. I kind of like Tatooine. I mean, I know it's like the simplest one, but it's like nostalgic because it's in the movies. And I also quite like Korriban, to be honest, because it has a lot of combat. Oh my god, like my mouse, is this my mouse sensitivity? Manan has too much running around in my opinion. It's still a good one though. Like, it's the most, definitely the largest one. I would rank them, let me think. Tatooine, maybe Manan is like better made. Or I think Kashyyyk is definitely at the bottom. Manan, oh yeah, Tatooine, Manan, Korriban, Kashyyyk, I think. And Dantooine I don't count, because I guess I should count Dantooine. Dantooine is also not that interesting, though. I feel like they spent the most time on Tatooine and Manan. What about yours? And I guess while we're in Dantooine, we should probably do that little girl thing as well. Learn her language and everything. And he only has normal med packs. It's a bummer. Alright. How many do we have? 33, that should be enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. I can see that. I would say like the It's pretty close between those. I guess you could say that Tatooine is pretty boring because and there's no like boss fight really. You know, there's no battle at the end, which is a bit of a buzzkill, I guess. Ah, there she is. Actually, that's a good reason not to have it in the first place. I would put Manan first then, and then Tatooine Korriban. So I'd only change those two around maybe. Right. This is always a little tedious. Try to learn a language. Right. Fair point. Especially the endless waves of what are they called? Raiders. June folk. And it doesn't have a end boss as well, yeah. But I like it kind of captured the atmosphere a little bit of Manan. Oh, sorry, Tatooine, which I liked. But you know, like the classic scene in A New Hope is when Han Solo is sitting in the cantina. But is that actually on Tatooine? I'm not sure now. I feel like they kind of missed an opportunity there in KotOR. There's very few activities in the cantinas and they're not very dirty or grimy or... Alright. Okay. Right, we did it. We did it. Yeah, fair point. They are pretty linear as well. Manan, I like the trial, the Sunray murder trial. That's a nice little twist. I feel like that like early 2000s there were a lot of these lawyer shows on TV, and I think because you're constantly put on trial there, and I was like, that can't be a coincidence. This guy. Like, I guess there's always been lawyer shows, like law shows, but Judge Judy was big back then, no? Anyway, I do like it though. That's well done. The Sunray murder investigation. Still though, the game is pretty short in general compared to other BioWare games, especially BioWare games from that period. And like at the moment, I'm not playing. Paragus. But that's because I'm more familiar with Taris. I've played Taris more often. I think if I knew my way around Paragus better, maybe it would be a bit easier. But for me, Paragus is worse. Yeah, definitely. Like, Taris is actually the longest planet if you think about it. Like, usually it takes like 4 or 5 hours at least. No other planet takes that long. So where were we? We're going to Kashyyyk? Get it over with. We could go to yeah, but I kind of need Jolie for that. I wonder, do you actually need Jolie or is it just his personal quest? Yeah, I know, and there's also a skip Taris mod, but I feel like skipping Taris, you kind of cut a third of the game. But for KotOR 2, I can definitely feel it. I think I might, if I play KotOR 2 again anytime soon, I think I'll do that. And I might actually, because I don't know if you, like my previous stream was a disaster, like my computer kept on freezing, but today it seems really stable and it really annoys me. Like I was supposed to be working, I'll be honest, but yeah, exactly, the Undercity is bad, but the top is alright. No, I agree with that. It's not as bad. It's not all bad. But anyway, I always spent my time looking for a new laptop. Like with the whole Corona thing, I'm not spending much money, so I have money saved, and but it just feels a waste. Feels like a waste because I have a really good, perfectly fine desktop at home. I'm just not at home. Find the like, yeah, of course, 2 med packs. I could have just bashed these. Not, hey, open this one, please. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the rack. I remember finding it a little creepy when I was young. The raccoon thing. And I discovered now that I've played it a bunch of times lately, Taris, that some of the raccoons, they're not called. Like you have raccoon fiends and raccoons, but some of the normal raccoons without raccoon fiend, let's say, in their name, are actually tougher versions. Like there's different raccoons, even though they're all called the same, and some of them can be much tougher. And you'll notice that there's suddenly a raccoon's worth like 200 experience. Like, what? Why? But if that one hits you, he'll one-shot you, poison you. Oh, anyway, never mind. I think Zalbar will show up at the village. Let's not bother with that. Yeah, exactly. Probably just forgot. Yeah, I was based in the UK, but I even I moved. Well, actually, I had a friend of mine move my stuff out to another friend's place so that I didn't have to pay rent anymore because I wasn't going to go back for a while. And in the end, I think I'm not even going to be able to finish my contract in the UK. I mean, I'll keep it, but like it ends in September, and I doubt my supervisor doesn't mind me being away anyway, so it's all good. But I don't think there's a need for me to go back to the UK. Unless, of course, they decide to give me another job. I doubt with the whole Brexit thing, because I'm not actually British. Anyway, we'll see. Well, I'm on basically I'm a PhD student, and I have a grant until September. It was a 4-year grant. How about you? So I'm in the last part of my PhD, but it's gone really smoothly, surprisingly smoothly the last year. And I should be on schedule to finish in September. Well, I am, I should say. I should be. I still am on schedule. It's a better way to put it. Oh, I forgot to... Anyway, it's fine. These things aren't really tough. That's Night Veiler. The only problem with playing a Guardian, apart from the fact that you're a Guardian, is the force points. Force jump it's fun. That's my problem a little bit with KotOR 2. There's no like good areas for force jumping. It's also clustered. Oh, that is tough. Like doing sales remotely. My sister does something very similar. She just is on the phone with clients all day. But she's like, she's not exactly a salesperson. She's basically just trying to keep them happy because she's a woman, I guess. I didn't say that. But yeah, that's her job. Oh no, and I have no force points and no buffs. Do I regen at the Ebon Hawk? Maybe I should just quickly go. Maybe I should just not bother and just use these buffs. Okay. Alright, so you're like doing a... So yeah, you're in the first part and they're giving you like a course in sales. IT solutions, I guess, is really broad. Very broad. Let's at least have force speed up. Okay, let's fight them. Okay, well, we got him. Oh yeah, I was busy complaining about KotOR 2. There's no space. A lot of the maps don't have enough space to use force jump, and it kind of makes Guardian not so fun. And in general, I think consulars work way better. They're like spellcasters, just burn everything down. All right, that was fairly easy actually. I'm not sure, to be honest, if it's the easiest, because I just did a run with a consular, heavy weapon consular, and man, that was super easy at some points. Because of the CC, like, it's just so strong. You can CC anything with the consular. That's why my next run through, I was thinking of playing a strength-based consular with flurry and go 7 scoundrel once again for the free 14 damage, and then have the consular levels to just CC everything and flurry of blows everything. All right. All right. Okay. Communications and infrastructure. Huh. What are you playing as? If I recall correctly, you play dark-sided, right? You prefer dark-sided? Oh. Okay, right. No, they do give a quest. Yeah. Yeah, like I played KotOR through KotOR 2 once, and I just read up on some builds for KotOR 2, and somebody suggested just going like basically just a force user to make it easier, and I feel like he was right. Like it made the game. Maybe it made it too easy though. Wait, did I just? Oh no. I could look for him. Okay. Oh, I thought... Anyway, never mind. I guess it's the same question I got earlier. Yeah, lightning from your fingertips. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, like I play with the light-sided consular and I take force lightning too. And the force point penalty is honestly not a big deal really. Never really had a problem with it. And I also remember that KotOR 2 was quite easy. Like KotOR in general, both of them are pretty easy, but KotOR 2 is noticeably easier than KotOR 1, I feel like. The combat, anyway. Have a look. Okay. But I've never thought about playing through KotOR 2 solo. Oops. Wait, is this the right way? Oh, that's back. Oh, yeah, we need to go down there. Okay. Oops. Does it improve like the difficulty, or does it just does it improve AI, I should say, or does it add like impossible difficulty like it did for KotOR? I mean, I think the only thing impossible difficulty does is add 10 damage to all enemies attacks, like on top of hard difficulty, something like that. It's not, still not that much harder. I guess making a mod to change AI is pretty difficult. I do remember that on KotOR 2 you had way larger groups of enemies, like at some points there were way more. Oh, this is dead end. But you know, I modded so many things, but I forgot to remove the monkey sound from Kashyyyk. I just read the other day that you can, there's just a file that you can remove to that annoying screech in the lower Shadowlands. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to sit through it for a little bit. I don't think there's any tough fights though. I am a bit addicted to quick saving. Let's use a force power. Look at that. Okay. There's a section on KotOR 2 where you have to run around with a group of companions? Don't remember. Right. Unlock that thing and lower me down. Oh, right, okay. Like the Leviathan in KotOR 1. Alrighty. Oh, I was hoping my buffs would stick. Oh well. Here's a lovely sound. Right, these are force resistant, so let's just master critical strike them. Oh man. But I have to admit, my memory is like, it's really horrible. I think it's partly due to the copious amounts of weed I used to smoke. Alright, that went pretty well. What? Oh, my bus must have expired. I think I quick saved just there though. Okay. Let's med pack once then. Let's just buff ourselves up a little bit. Alright. Oops, wrong way. Oh. Oh, wait, it was a dire one which does the damage. There it is. Damn it. Ah, that's fine. I also don't like how this AI queues up attacks for you. Alrighty. Have you ever played a blaster character in KotOR 2? The other build that I was reading about was like that blasters are really strong in KotOR 2, like dual wielding blasters. In KotOR 1 they're pretty bad. Alright, Mr. Gray, tell me who you are, old man.
Quit your yapping for now. We'll talk. Get it?
Yeah, this last character I played was the first time I ever played with a blaster character. By the way, I can highly recommend playing heavy blasters as a Jedi. It was really fun in KotOR 1. I feel there's much you can tell me. Okay. I tend to take mission when I have companions, and I do always make her a blaster character just because she gets so many sneak attack dice. She does insane. Oops. Oh no, the webcam's fine. She does insane damage if you have her dual wielding blasters and you CC enemies. She like does the highest in the party generally. I totally agree, man. That's why I was so disappointed when I found out that Baragwin Assault Blades do more damage than any lightsaber combination for every skill in KotOR 1. Like, why would you do that as a game developer? Like, you're making a Star Wars game and you're making the best weapon in the game, Baragwin Assault Blades. Like, I didn't even know that vibro blades were a thing before playing Star Wars, before playing KotOR. But there's this Reddit thread on KotOR at the moment, and the damage calculations for critical strike, but I think it also had the other ones, like flurry and power attack. Baragwin Assault Blades were best for all of those. From Suvam Tan, the guy in Yavin station. And you can get 2 of them. I think now it's time to go for treat injury. Nice, master speed. So if you go after the 3rd star map, you can get one, and then if you go again after the 5th star map, you can get another one. And yeah, if you just... The thing is that they're keen, so if you use critical strike with them, they have a 50% chance to crit. So yeah, that's as strong as it sounds. Because if you give keen to a lightsaber, you can't give keen to a lightsaber basically. You can give it with next door, but you lose so much damage that it's not worth it. Oh, I see. Yeah, the guy does sell broken items, to be honest. Compared to the power of the rest of the game. And I guess they did it to make like melee companions more viable, so that you're not like... If you want a powerful group, you're not stuck with having to take Jedi, but they just made them a bit too strong. Like even with the Solari Crystal, the one that does extra damage versus Dark-Sided, even with that, and it's like, I think that thing does like 8 damage extra, so like 16 against Dark-Sided. The Baragwin Assault Blades are like still slightly better. Stupid. Anyway, shouldn't whine too much. Like, yeah, in the end it doesn't really matter because you can kill anything just fine with lightsabers. But still, I don't think it should be that vibro blade should, like the best vibro blades in the game are better than any possible combination of lightsaber crystals. Oops. Let's medpack a little. Actually, let's use, where is it? Night Veiler, and then medpack. Yes, I have played Mass Effect. Mass Effect is great. I like Mass Effect. I was actually thinking about installing Mass Effect as well. Yeah, and I read exactly that, so I figured maybe just wait for that. Because I think you can mod Mass Effect as well, though. Like, I think there's definitely... I remember the last time I played, which was a couple of years ago, that I installed some texture packs for it, at least. That end. Oh, right, I have to get rid of the churka. The herka churka. You think so? Oopsies. Alright, we're fine. But, what, you really think they'll make drastic changes to the... Not to the story or anything, just, you mean, like, visually, maybe? Uh-oh. That didn't land. Oh, this might be a problem. Okay. Yeah, it's it hasn't aged that well, the controls especially. But I know people like Mass Effect 2 better in general. And it might have a better story, but I feel like I felt like the biotics were better in Mass Effect 1. They had more, felt like a little bit more different. Like in Mass Effect 2, everyone felt like a shooter. Like every character was a FPS character, basically. Whereas if you played a biotic in Mass Effect 1, you could throw around people easily. Why didn't that land? Weird. Yeah, I know, they were definitely overpowered. That's why I liked them. And it doesn't matter if something's overpowered in a single player game, in my opinion. Again, like in that game, most things worked anyway. I think I had the most fun playing as a sniper though. I remember always, not always, generally playing as a technician. Was that the name? I think that was the name. Oh, they're up there, are they? No, not full engineer. I think it was 50% engineering and 50% combat. I think that was the combination. And you got like stealth. I think it was the only character that got cloaking from the start. And it started with a sniper rifle as well. Sniper rifle and pistol. Maybe it wasn't called technician. I don't think I can disarm these. I can disarm this one. Oh, infiltrator. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right. So we talk to these fellas. Are you sure you want to be here? No, I never played it multiplayer. I played it once and I was so disappointed that I never played it again. But actually, no, I'm lying. I played it again once they fixed the ending and it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. And it actually comes pretty close to ME2, to be honest, if with the new ending that they changed after the backlash. Right, this was it. I think, oh man, that sound, man.
Run! Run!
Shoo, shoo. Go away, dirty shirka. That's true. I think I can't remember of that ever happening to another game. That a company actually went back and changed the game. The storyline. I don't remember that happening for any other company. But was that also just when BioWare was taken over by EA? It's like I think the two kind of coincided, didn't they? The release of ME3 and the takeover, or were they EA way before that? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe they were EA way before that actually. Don't remember. Oh. Come on, little computer. Oh, we're fine. Have you ever played Baldur's Gate? That's an old game. One of BioWare's first games. Or maybe even their first one. No, I don't think it's actually their first. One of their first, maybe. Because I was watching some Baldur's Gate 3 footage, and that looked pretty fun as well. But I don't really like turn-based. It's, I guess it's kind of similar to... Have you ever played any other CRPGs? It's like, it's a typical CRPG. It's with real-time with pause. So I guess in a way it's kind of similar to the way KotOR plays, only it's not third person. You have a tactical view. But you can pause and then issue commands. And it'll behave exactly like KotOR. Like if you cast a spell, the rounds are 6 seconds, and if you cast a spell within those 6 seconds, it'll go off, and you can. But it's a bit more. It's a bit older, so you don't have like a queue or anything like that. It is, yeah, it is a bit like Dragon Age. Only you have 6 party members. 6 party members, and what else was in Dragon Age that wasn't in? And it's isometric, so because it's old, but. In my opinion, it holds up quite well. Like the artwork in that game is really great. All the backgrounds are painted, or I think they're even hand painted. They're quite, especially the second one. Don't bother with the first one if you've never played it. Just play 2 straight away if you're interested. That's what my recommendation is. Dragon Age was also a fun game, by the way. But I still played Baldur's Gate back then, when Dragon Age came out. I was still playing Baldur's Gate a lot. Come on, old man. The good thing about Baldur's Gate was especially the... Oh my god, something killed me. What? Something killed Jolie as well? Oh no. Where's my last quick save? Way back. Damn it. What happened recently to Dragon Age? Oh no, not way back. Fine. I haven't been following any news around Dragon Age. But did they change anything, or did they stop supporting it or something? Oh, I guess that's what killed us.
There. It's only been here.
All right. Okay, whatever, just shut it down. I was trying to avoid being grumpy to the old man. Couldn't be avoided. Let's buff a bit, actually. Oh, I see. Did they add something? Was that added recently? Or was Dragon Age Inquisition, was that the second game? Actually, let's... It's fine. Alright. Whatever. KotOR I? Here. Alright, so he's being... Right, the Mandalorian's here, I think... We need to unequip our weapons, right? It would be fun. I mean, I miss like a real RPG Star Wars game. I didn't play, what was that game last year that came out, or was it 2 years ago now already? Where you, it's like an action RPG, I guess. You just swing a lightsaber with a young guy protagonist. So I thought it was called DA2 Inquisition, but I guess then Inquisition was just a DLC. And EA do have a patent on DLCs. Let's quick save. Let me stuff as well. I do remember playing DA2, but why can't I remember anything about it? I'm sure I played it. I played DA3 and I remember just like grinding ridiculous components for hours, and I was like, that was the one, Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, okay, interesting. So I guess it's going to be an MMO. I mean, they did make some really good games, Ubisoft. They have made good games, I should say. But it's been a while, so let's not get too excited. But, you know, people still play Skyrim. Even though it's not even their best one, in my opinion. Poor Jolie. Alright. Should we just fight, maybe? Should be fine. Why is he just standing there? Hello? Oh, it was Bethesda. Why was I thinking Ubisoft? That's stupid. Why did I confuse those two? Of course it was Bethesda. Actually, let's keep it for now. If we see some bodies, we'll unequip it. Sure. Let's heal up a bit. Wow, I used a med pack and it didn't heal me. Great. Alright. Oh my lord. Run! Thanks, Joby. Taking one for the team there. Uh-oh. Problems. Ow. Let's just kill it. Alright. Let's quick save. We need the body, I think, for... So, I played through this with this other character, and I found 2 Viper Kinrath bodies, and I managed to get 2 circlets of Suresh by hanging them up twice, which was interesting. But I couldn't recreate it. It didn't happen again. I don't know how that happened, actually. Maybe I should just give Jolie some heal, because I'm just going to run out of force points at this rate. Right, here's the crazy boy. I think this is Zalba's Father. Prayer. Yeah, but I get dark side. Well, do I? I'm not actually sure if I do, but I know that it's in general it's the evil answers. Okay. Okay, we'll find this blade. But I think if you answer him correctly, the droid that is, you get dark side points, if I recall correctly. And I'm finally Paragon, nice. So when I'm fully buffed, okay, and level 20, which I'm not yet, I should have 42 strength. Right, they're more like strategic, right? Revan doesn't care about sacrificing some people to keep the tactical superiority or strategic superiority, whichever one applies. It's okay, let's buff up a little bit. Wait, what did I just use? Alacrity or strength? Alacrity. Ah, let's use normal strength. Right. Yeah, exactly, it is strategic. But wouldn't Revan have battle meditation in that case, and not Basta? It's definitely true. Somebody on Reddit was arguing that the Sith are only angry at the Jedi because of the Jedi Holocaust against them or something. And then I was curious, did the Jedi actually like mass murder the Sith? Is that true? I can understand why they might be upset over that and hold some grudge. Oh, and he was saying that's why Palpatine is so angry and that's why he wants to kill all the Jedi. That was the story. He's basically wanting to take revenge for that. And the way they brought back Palpatine in the new trilogy was just so sad. All right. Wait, did we... Oh, I think... Right, let's unequip... Let's quick save. Still buffed? I think some Mandalorian should pop here now. Oh wait, I did this one. Okay. Aha, I see. Oh, that's good to know. I actually never knew what the history of the Sith was. And why was there a civil war in the first place? What were they disagreeing over? Slavery? I guess here it is. Okay. Oops. Oh. Wait, was my damage 9? I mean, I could do like a no-handed Jedi run. That might be funny for the memes. It's actually like with buff strength plus 1. Where's that +1 coming from? My fists, I guess. Oh yeah. Egos. That's what leads to civil wars everywhere. Ego. That's... I mean, like, you know, not being allowed to marry, that's just a recipe for disaster, right? Look at the Catholic Church. Like, that's how you make a cult, right? Bunch of sexually frustrated old men. Alright, that's easy.
Not this again!
Not what again, Joey? Ouch! That did 50 damage. Oh. Let's heal up a little bit. They're both cults, but I guess Sith are more like a death cult though, which is maybe a little more shady. But I guess at least they're honest about who they are, what they are. Actually, I might need Jolie for this fight because I don't have anything to control the droids that'll spawn. Sounds like NATO.
Life forms
Yes.
Pri
Match.
begin.
All right. And then, but after the fall of Anakin, but it's weird that they decide to just like not bother anymore. Like, oh, let's just go into hiding. Was their plan just to wait for Luke? Okay. Can I just start? Go on, start the questions.
It has mal. No. It no further information.
All right. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So they were already shattered, right? Because they were all, most of them were killed. Can we please start my questions?
Corruption. It could be here.
Come on. What is a dialogue boss here? Okay, I wanted to ask a question about you on this installation. What's the original function? I don't care. Oh, I know what it is. Right.
No.
That's yeah. They did do that, didn't they? They did that multiple times apparently. The Jedi.
It malfunction.
To my let's shoot. I want no.
Error. It could no for. And, it, error.
I asked this, didn't I? And it just put me in a loop.
I can't.
Why have I been allowed
can't
access?
say. I can't say. Accessing. Yes, I have found. Your
Here we go.
request. Then, even
Here we go,
if
finally.
you both remain silent. One, he is on.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to be lame here.
I must. The hypothetical. What do you do with this information?
Right. Revan would prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city. Pretty sure. I will say this in the hope I get some light side points.
You do not match the
Actually, I don't need light side points. Anyway. So this might actually be an annoying fight. I'm not sure if they're immune to Force Whirlwind or not. They are. Let's buff. And energy resistance. Actually, let's do something a little cheesy here. Let's buff there. Actually, let's also... I forgot this was possible in my last playthrough. And I thought they might have fixed it, but apparently they haven't. Oh, I can't. Oh, they have fixed it. I can only use one item. Oh, fair enough. Okay, Jolie. Oh, he does have disabled droid though. Ah, well, that was to be expected, I guess. Ow. Wow. What damage? No health packs either. Med packs, I should say. What buffs do I have on? Okay, no force speed. Med pack. Ouch, jeez. But don't you want to use the force? It's just like saying you wouldn't want to be a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. We lose. And this is going to be a tough one. I think I'm actually going to level Jolie for this. But they had to be Jedi first, right? Or Sith first. In Rhea's case, I guess. Wasn't she a Sith? Whatever that does. Give me that. Oops, treat injury. Whatever. Or did you come to the same conclusion she did? Let me see. Also, it does not matter at all. Let's just take this. That. This is actually my favorite spell in the game, horror, because it's like the first AoE is at level 2 already. It's like stasis only becomes AoE at level 3 and level 15. And this becomes 10 meter AoE at level 12, plus will saves suck for enemies. I always pick it, no matter what alignment I'm playing. I think this is still bugged. Charisma for the DCs. You need to put more points in wisdom. Or play consular. I didn't have much problem as a consular with my powers being blocked. What should Jolie go with? Maybe flurry. Let's go for disabled droid. That's why we're here. Actually, I won't give him more points than this. Oh, and heal. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Oh, we got 2 points. I might actually just give him something. Not so he isn't naked. Anyway, it's fine. That's good enough for you, Jolie. Now heal me. Let's save so we don't have to do all that again.
What?
Although I doubt these buffs will last, so maybe I shouldn't put them on now. Okay, let's remember what the conversation. Here we go. I trust Albert, say nothing.
Your loyalty, the type of basic what?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but then I'll lose my Paragon right now because I just got to Paragon.
And you accept.
And I think you actually lose more points like the higher you are. But I think we'll be fine now with Destroyer Droid. Just need to make sure he casts it. Look, it's absolutely fine. I guess we should be happy that Jolie...
Neural scan, well, programming.
We're forced to take Jolie here, so that's my excuse.
That activate.
Oh, that was a decent amount of XP actually. Let's just avoid those. I think we still need to do the main Mandalorian encounter. And I think we did everything down here. And another planet bites the dust. Let's see, where were those Mandalorian speeders? There, I think. Okay, let's buff a little bit. Yeah, I think they use like grenades and stuff, so it might be smart to use energy shields. Let's not use hyper adrenal stuff, just the other one. And one Night Veiler. Master speed. Quick save. Alright. Oh, hello. This is why I like Force Whirlwind. It's also a really nice power because Mandalorians are often immune to psychology. Uh-oh. Not these guys. Well, these guys seem to be immune to Whirlwind. And so they often are, yeah, not affected by this kind of stuff. Never mind. I didn't say a thing. Why am I stunned? Oh, critical strike. Okay. Okay, Jolie. He is immune. Okay, fine. I understand. Whatever. Don't do that, I guess. Alrighty. Wait, who would have battered the Jedi? You mean the Sith? Actually pretty decent. Ah, yes, if they were immune to force powers. But they seem to be immune to psychology in KotOR I. Well, a lot of them are anyway. But they're not immune to whirlwind. I like whirlwind as well. But wave is better if you're in a party. Yeah, here we go. Goodbye. Alright. So, I guess the Leviathan is next now. Uh-oh. Ah, we're fine. But we'll go to Yavin first and buy a Baragwin Assault Blade and switch to dual wielding single, one lightsaber and one Baragwin Assault Blade. I hope I kept my melee upgrades actually. We'll see. Oh, I might have sold them to the guy on Dantooine actually. Manan and Tatooine. I think that's ranged. That's melee. That does not look like a full set of melee upgrades to me. That looks like one melee upgrade. Uh-oh. Maybe, but I think it's already too late for me to go back to Dantooine, isn't it? Because I activated the star map. We'll see how many upgrades I'll find then. Yeah, this was the third one. It's including Dantooine, right? 3 planets including Dantooine. So two after. Oh, really? Okay, maybe then I should still be fine. I thought I got ambushed there. That's strange. Oh, I know. Oh my, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to go back to Freyr with a blade, didn't I? Oh my god, do I really have to run all the way back? Let me just check. Did I forget to do that? No. That's not it. Yeah, I didn't bring it back to fucking Freyr. Like I said, there are holes in my memory. No, wait. I didn't meet Bandon. Bandon should have appeared on Kashyyyk then, because I did Korriban and Kayla was on Korriban, and then I did Kashyyyk. There's no Bandon. There was no Bandon here. I think he's on the next one. Force speed. Let's use adrenal alacrity as well, actually, so we run a bit faster. Should have used that from the beginning. Stupid tackies. Oh, tax. Tak. Yes. So I thought that I could, well, basically, once Jolie opens this, that I could just go back and dump him, but it closes behind him, so you always need him in your party here. You can't avoid it. I was, for a second I thought that was a melee upgrade. Oh well. No luck. I am sorry. I know, you guys are so polite. So I was I was in the UK 3 years until COVID, basically. I actually had a really nice time in Bath. Ah, I'm walking the wrong way again, or running the wrong way. I was hoping Brexit would turn out a little different, to be honest, but it's made it pretty difficult for me to stay much longer. Well, to basically extend my contract. I don't think the university will do that. For a lot of people, actually. Well, we'll see. I know. It is in a lot of languages, actually. We were also in Barcelona for a while, and they also say Paki there.
Never too old for this.
And I was in Bath, which is like a small, rich town, right? So it was pretty sheltered, I'd say, compared to like London or wherever else. So these things respawned. Is this how I got the second corpse, maybe? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Alright, I wish he would just teleport us all there. No luck. Oh, nice. But I am curious now to see if some of these will maybe drop corpse, because then I found an exploit. I'm not sure if I agree 100% there. I mean, I'm not saying it's not diverse, but I'm not sure if it is of the world. I'm Dutch, and I'm from Rotterdam, and 50%, more than 50% of the people in Rotterdam are not Dutch ethnically. More than 50%. But okay, it's nothing compared to London, of course. It's pretty small compared to London anyway. But it is really diverse. And I can tell you one thing, Bath is not diverse. That's the whitest little town I've ever lived. Okay, let's see. We're stacking strength. Done with persuade, I think. Yeah, I recall there's like a break point. I'm not sure exactly what number it is. I think I might have already put too many points in persuade. Anyway, it's fine. Something like that. Third implant. Yeah, it was almost totally flattened. To be honest, I don't like Rotterdam that much. But, well, what can you do? I'm from it. I'm from there. Well, from a town really close by. And I went to high school in Rotterdam, so I guess that makes me come from Rotterdam, mostly. Okay. Oh, really? Were you one of those British tourists in Amsterdam? You know the ones. You know the ones I'm talking about. I feel like it's a rite of passage for a lot of English people. Oh, right, this is what was supposed to happen. Ouch. Oh, I better not lose this fight, because we've got a whole bunch of running to do otherwise. That's the main reason. Right. If we can get rid of him, we should be fine. Are they throwing poison grenades, really? Really? But where did you go? Oops. Oh, we should be fine. Of course. I mean, you should go, though. I'm not against it. I was a frequent user myself, but I stopped. The older I got, the less weed I smoked. Funny how that happened. Without really thinking about it. Just less time. I have to say, like the UK, I feel like people smoke more weed than in the Netherlands. Like, almost everyone I knew was smoking weed in the UK. No, yeah, I read that too. It's not true. It's not gonna happen. I don't know. It's yeah, Amsterdam has got a pretty bad mayor at the moment, and this is one of her ideas. But there's no way that the city council will approve it. Too much of their income depends on it. It's basically, I'm pretty sure like 40%, must be at least 40% of what the city makes a year is tourism from coffee shops. Side with Freyr, yeah, that's the one. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Am I dead already? It looked like I had no hit points. It would be the same if they closed the brothels. Like 40% come for the weed and the other 40% come for the brothels. She's just a bit of a Puritan. Like, I don't understand how she became mayor of Amsterdam. It makes no sense. Like, somebody so Puritan. What's the point? The wrong city for her. Oh, I can't use it. Okay, oh well. I thought I was dead. I saw no red line left. Auto save, I think. But I should have healed up a bit before I triggered this conversation. Maybe I can now, though. I'm sorry, I think I just bumped the microphone. If I blew out your eardrums, I sincerely apologize. No, that's not illegal as far as I know. They've reduced the amount of windows, though. But I have to be honest, I haven't been to Amsterdam for a while, so that may have changed. But you know, every city in the Netherlands actually has a small red light district. You can go to the red light district in almost any city, and it's pretty similar to the one in Amsterdam. And in Utrecht, where I studied, they're on houseboats. The prostitutes. You have to say, stop her. Side with Freyr. Let's be peaceful. A peaceful Jedi, just like we're supposed to be. Side with your father. Right. I will tell you a secret. So I had a friend who he was getting married, and his bachelor party was in Amsterdam. So basically, his brother arranged like a tour of the red light district, and this guy took us around, you know, and so he told us like how it works. And apparently, there's a color code. So red lights are for women, normal women. Blue lights are for gay men, and purple lights are she-males. So next time you go, just beware of the purple lights and of the blue lights, unless you're interested in men, of course. ID. Oh, I think it's time I was leaving. Remove. Chew. Alright. I wish they made like at least one really good bowcaster, but none of the bowcasters in the game are any good. Unfortunately. I think I have to end in one more quest here. If I'm not mistaken. Rijksmuseum is really worth it, but the museums in the Netherlands are so expensive, man. I was so upset, like pissed with it. Like they increased the prices so much. It's I think it's like 30 euros. It might even be more than 30 euros to go for a day. That's what I liked about London. All the museums are free, although they are bombarded with people, but well, it makes sense. And you have great museums in London. Definitely the best I've ever been to. I'll easily say that. All right. There we go. We're too honest. Actually, I'm not sure if this is a light-sided option. Maybe the other one is light-sided. Oh, that is pretty good. That's definitely good. Yeah, London is expensive. Like other things in London are pretty pricey. Oh, in the UK in general I found to be quite expensive actually, but I guess Bath is also quite expensive. And a PhD stipend is not that much to live off. But luckily my wife has a real job, so she takes care of us. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yeah, that one. Do I have all my buffs? Okay, alacrity. Oh no, master speed. Did you go anywhere else other than Amsterdam? Well, in 3 days, yeah, I wouldn't actually go anywhere else. Amsterdam is more than fine. I had a friend in Amsterdam. Oh, I had a friend in London. Actually, I have 2 friends in London. And one of them's lived there for a long time, and he showed me around. It is a place that, if you know somebody who lives there, I think it really adds to the... Well, it's always true, isn't it? I mean, still, though, there's enough to do as a normal tourist, I'd say. But it was nice. You know, he showed me around. He works for Arsenal, actually. But when I was young, and we were growing up together, that's where I know him from. He was a Manchester United fan. He was a dirty Man U fan. So he betrayed himself. But I feel like you should be allowed to change football clubs once in your lifetime. You're allowed one change, I think. I feel like you might like come to realization after a certain age that maybe, you know, another club is better for you. But after that, no take backs, right? You can't change again. Yeah, I might have grown up in Rotterdam, well, close to Rotterdam, but I am an Ajax fan. I've always been an Ajax fan. And I was an Ajax fan because nobody in my school was in my class, I should say, was an Ajax fan. And, you know, they were all Feyenoord supporters. Guess who laughs last? Sucks for them. Well, if you ever go again, you should let me know. I know some really nice coffee shops, which are much more local than the Bulldog. I mean, the Bulldog is definitely worth going to because it's like a cultural icon, I would say, more or less, something like that. You know, it's a thing that you have to visit, basically. Wait, if you're in Amsterdam. But I know some really nice ones if you want to just sit down and have a coffee and a joint and listen to nice music. Yeah, we want to go to Yavin. But I think we're going to be hijacked, aren't we? Let's see. Yeah, I am. But I knew it would happen. And actually, I'm happy that he stayed with Ajax until he was 26. So, you know, for me, that's fair enough. I wish all players would stay with Ajax, at least until their 24th, let's say. So, I'm sad because he's an amazing player, but I felt like he deserved it, right? So it's fine. And I hate more like when players like De Ligt get sold to Juventus and don't end up playing, like what happened now, or De Jong, who is 21. That happens a lot. And it's like, just if they stuck with Ajax for a couple more years, they would have been fine.
But the failure was Callow's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon.
Right. Oh, so that was Bandon.
Our young
Okay.
Jedi friend.
I think he got injured, didn't he, though, Hakim? Sad. He got injured when he started, and then he played a couple of really good games. Then he got injured again. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good team. I mean, they had like a really good generation that year. It happens sometimes. I don't expect that'll happen again anytime soon.
And bring her to me alive.
And the last time that happens was mid-90s, I guess. Alright, so I was wrong about the Leviathan. Yeah, exactly. That's also like... I mean, I understand why Solskjaer isn't playing him, but they should never have bought him in the first place. I guess they just wanted depth for the squad, but I don't think he would have signed if he'd known that he was going to be a sub. I think they'd probably told him that he'd be starting at least half the games, I guess, or something like that. He doesn't seem like a player who'd make a move like that for... you know, for money. But maybe, yeah, well, the amounts of money we're talking about, of course, I can't even wrap my head around that, so. Yeah, he might. I guess Pogba's gonna leave this year, isn't he? Looks like it. But they're very different players, so I don't know if... we'll see. I don't think I need a save here, anyway. Right, so this is a fellow on Yavin station who sells the good stuff. Yeah, actually I don't watch every Premier League game, to be honest, but I do watch highlights usually. So he's an inventor. Or where is it? Yeah, here. So he's actually also the best merchant to sell things to in the game. Like he buys at 120% compared to other merchants. Oh, I guess... well, he doesn't have the Bargain Assault Blade. This is pretty decent if you're a Dex build. And this is the best armor in the game for, well, if you use light armor. I think it goes up to +2/+2. Anyway, I think I have to leave and come back, to be honest, to trigger him. I'm fairly sure that he should, like, have the blade right now after 3-star maps. Actually, it's getting quite late. I'm 2 hours ahead of the UK here, so it's almost 12 actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, man. I didn't realize what time it was. But it was really nice chatting, having some company, playing through KotOR. Okay, man. Yeah, and I have to work tomorrow too. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. It's always nice to have some company. All right, man. Take care. Cheerio.